Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a very special, extra long episode of the Daily English Practice Channel. I'm Anna, and I am absolutely delighted to be here with you today.
And I'm David. Hello to all our wonderful listeners around the world. Whether you are listening on your morning commute, while cooking dinner, or maybe while taking a nice long walk, we are so happy you chose to spend this time with us.
That's right, David. Today is a special episode because we are going to do a deep dive.
A deep dive. That is a great phrase to start with. Anna, tell our listeners, what does it mean to take a deep dive?
To take a deep dive means to explore a topic in great detail. We aren't just going to scratch the surface today. We are going to have a long, relaxed, and detailed conversation about real life.
Exactly. We want to give you as much listening practice as possible. So today we are talking about everything from weekend surprises to our funny morning habits, and even some embarrassing moments that taught us lessons.
I love it. It's going to be like sitting in a coffee shop with two friends for an hour. Speaking of coffee, David, how are you feeling today? You look very energetic.
I am feeling fantastic, Anna. I am full of beans.
Full of beans? I love that idiom. It doesn't mean you literally ate beans. It means you have a lot of energy and enthusiasm. Why are you full of beans today?
Well, the sun is shining, I had a great breakfast, and honestly, I just love recording these podcasts. It's the highlight of my week. What about you? How is your mood today?
I am in a great mood too. I'm feeling very content. That's a nice word for our listeners. Content means peaceful and happy with what you have. I had a really interesting weekend, and I'm excited to share it.
Ooh, I love hearing about your weekends because something unusual always happens to you.
That is true. I seem to attract chaos. But before we get into my weekend, let's talk about the concept of the weekend in general. For many people, the weekend is a time to relax, but for others, it's a time to catch up on chores. Which one are you, David?
That is a good question. I think I am a mix of both. I try to get my chores done on Saturday morning so I can relax for the rest of the time. I like to get it out of the way.
To get it out of the way. That means to finish an unpleasant task quickly so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly. I hate having a messy house hanging over my head. So I clean, I do laundry, and then boom, Saturday afternoon is freedom.
See, I admire that discipline. I am different. I tend to procrastinate.
Ah, procrastinate. That is a big word, but a very common habit.
Yes. To procrastinate means to delay doing something until the last possible minute. I usually leave my cleaning until Sunday night, and then I'm running around like a headless chicken.
Like a headless chicken. That paints a very funny picture. It means running around in a panic without a clear plan.
Exactly. But this past weekend was different. I decided to try something new. I wanted to be handy.
Handy. This means being good at fixing things or making things, usually around the house. Did you try a DIY project?
I did. DIY stands for do it yourself. I decided I wanted to paint my living room. I thought, I want a fresh look. I watched 3 YouTube videos, so naturally, I thought I was an expert.
Oh boy. This sounds like the beginning of a classic Anna story. YouTube makes everything look easier than it actually is.
It really does. So I went to the hardware store. I bought blue paint. It was called Ocean Breeze. It looked beautiful on the can.
Ocean breeze sounds very calming.
That's what I thought. So I moved all my furniture to the middle of the room. I put down the plastic sheets to protect the floor. I felt very professional.
So far, so good. You were prepared.
Yes. But then I opened the paint can and I realized I forgot to buy a stirring stick. You know, the wooden stick to mix the paint.
Ah, yes. You have to mix the paint or the color won't be even.
Right. So I looked around my kitchen for something to mix it with. I found an old wooden spoon. I thought, this'll work.
A wooden spoon, the one you use for cooking?
Yes, don't judge me, David. It was an emergency. So I started mixing. But I was mixing too vigorously. Vigorously means with a lot of force and energy.
I can see where this is going.
I mixed so hard that the paint splashed out of the can. It didn't just splash on the floor, it splashed on my cat, Luna.
Oh no, not the cat!
Yes, Luna is a white cat. Suddenly, she was a blue and white cat. She got scared and she ran out of the room.
Oh no, did she run through the house?
She ran everywhere, David. She ran into the hallway, into the bedroom, on top of the sofa. There were little blue paw prints all over my apartment.
I am so sorry for laughing, but that image is hilarious. It sounds like a cartoon.
It felt like a cartoon. I spent the next 3 hours chasing the cat with a wet towel, trying to clean her paws. I didn't paint a single wall. I just cleaned up blue paw prints.
Wow. So your relaxing DIY weekend turned into a cleaning marathon.
Exactly. It was a total fiasco.
Fiasco. That is a great word for a complete and embarrassing failure.
Yes. But looking back, it is funny. Luna is fine, the floor is clean, and the walls are still their original color. I think I will hire a professional next time.
That is probably a wise decision. Sometimes it's better to leave things to the pros. But hey, at least you tried. You gave it a shot.
I did give it a shot. That means I tried my best. What about you, David? Please tell me your weekend was less stressful than mine.
Mine was definitely quieter, but I had a bit of a funny situation too. It wasn't messy like yours, but it was socially awkward.
Ooh, socially awkward stories are the best. Do tell.
So, on Saturday evening, I decided to go to the movies alone. I wanted to see that new action movie.
Going to the movies alone is very underrated. It's nice to just focus on the film.
I agree. So, I bought my ticket and my popcorn. I walked into the theater, and it was pretty crowded. I found my seat, sat down, and got comfortable.
Okay.
About 5 minutes later, a couple walked in, a man and a woman. They stopped right at my row and looked at me. The man said, "Excuse me, I think you're in my seat."
Oh, I hate that moment. You panic and check your ticket.
Exactly. I felt so confident, though. I said with a big smile, "Oh, I don't think so. I'm in seat 12F. I even showed him my ticket.
And?
He looked at my ticket, then he looked at me, and he smiled kindly. He said, "Sir, this is ticket 12F for the 9 p.m. showing. It is currently 6 p.m.
Oh, no way. You were 3 hours early.
Yes, I had bought the ticket for the wrong time. I was sitting in someone else's seat for a movie that wasn't even mine.
Oh, David, that makes me cringe. Cringe means to feel embarrassed on someone else's behalf. What did you do?
I wanted the ground to swallow me up.
I wanted the ground to swallow me up. That is a fantastic idiom. It means you were so embarrassed you wanted to disappear immediately.
Yes, I apologized profusely, grabbed my popcorn, and walked out of the theater. I had to wait in the lobby for 3 hours until my actual movie started.
Oh my goodness. That is a lesson in checking the details.
It certainly is. So between your blue cot and my wrong ticket, I think we both need a redo of the weekend.
I agree. Let's talk a little bit about routines now. We mentioned this briefly in the intro, but I want to go deeper. You seem like a very structured person, David. Walk us through your ideal morning.
I am definitely a creature of habit. I believe that how you start the day sets the tone for everything else.
I agree with that in theory, but in practice, it's hard. So take us step by step. The alarm goes off. What happens?
Okay, my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The first rule, no phone.
No phone? Immediately?
No phone for the first 30 minutes. If I look at emails or social media immediately, I feel stressed. Instead, I open the curtains to let the light in.
That is very healthy. I usually grab my phone and scroll through Instagram with one eye open.
I used to do that, but it's a bad habit to break. After I open the curtains, I drink a large glass of water with lemon.
Hydration is key.
Then I do 10 minutes of stretching or light yoga. Nothing too crazy, just to get the blood flowing.
To get the blood flowing, that means to wake up your body and improve circulation.
Exactly. After that, it's shower time. And then the most important part, breakfast. I never skip breakfast.
What is the David special for breakfast?
Oatmeal with blueberries and nuts. It's boring, but it's healthy and keeps me full.
It sounds nutritious. See, my morning is pure chaos compared to that.
Tell us about the Anna morning routine.
Well, my alarm goes off at 7, I hit snooze until 7:30, then I realize I'm late. I jump out of bed. I usually trip over the cat.
The blue cat?
Yes, the blue cat. I rush to the kitchen. I don't have time for a real breakfast, so I usually grab a banana and a piece of toast. I eat it while I'm putting on my makeup.
That is impressive multitasking.
It's necessary. Then I run to the bus stop. I am usually putting on my coat while running down the street. I always feel flustered in the morning.
Flustered? That means agitated, confused, and rushing.
Yes, I think I need to try your no phone rule. Maybe that would help me calm down.
It might. Or maybe just try waking up 15 minutes earlier. Just 15 minutes can make a huge difference.
That is true. It's just so hard to leave my warm bed. I am definitely a night owl.
Let's explain that term. A night owl is someone who has more energy at night and likes to stay up late.
Yes, I get my best ideas at 11 p.m. I clean, I write, I watch movies, but the price I pay is being tired in the morning. You are an early bird.
Yes, an early bird is the opposite, someone who rises early and feels energetic in the morning. There's a famous saying, the early bird catches the worm.
Which means if you start early, you will be successful. But I like the other version. The early bird catches the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
I like that. It means there is hope for night owls too.
Exactly. Okay, David, I want to shift gears a little bit. We promised our listeners some teaching moments about vocabulary. We have used a lot of phrasal verbs today.
We have. Phrasal verbs are so important for sounding natural. Let's pick out a few we used and explain them clearly.
Good idea. One we used earlier was sleep in.
Yes, to sleep in. This does not mean just sleeping. It means sleeping later than you usually do, usually on purpose. Example, it's Saturday, so I'm going to sleep in until 10 a.m.
Perfect. Another one I used was run into.
Ah, yes, you said Luna ran into the hallway, but we can also use run into to mean meeting a person unexpectedly. Example, I ran into my old teacher at the supermarket yesterday.
That is a very common one. Here's another one. Give up.
To give up means to stop trying. Example, the puzzle was too hard, so I gave up. In my story, I didn't give up. I waited for the movie.
You certainly did. What about figure out?
To figure out means to solve a problem or understand something. Example, I need to figure out how to fix my car. Or in Anna's case, she needs to figure out how to paint without painting the cat.
Hey, I'm still recovering from that trauma. Okay, one more. Calm down.
To calm down means to become relaxed after being angry or excited. Example, I was angry about the traffic, but I took a deep breath to calm down.
These are so useful. Listeners, if you can master phrasal verbs, your English will sound much more fluid and native-like.
Absolutely. Now, Anna, let's do something fun. Let's do a role play section. This helps our listeners hear the tone and intonation of specific situations.
I love role plays. What is the scenario?
Okay, scenario 1. We are coworkers,
It is Monday morning. We are standing at the coffee machine in the office. I look very tired. You are asking me what's wrong.
Got it. Action. Hey, David. Good morning. Whoa, you look a bit rough. Are you okay?
Hey, Anna. Yeah, I'm okay. I just didn't sleep a wink last night.
Oh, no. Didn't sleep a wink? Why? Was it the neighbors again?
No, I had to stay up late to finish that report for the boss. I was burning the midnight oil.
That sounds awful. Look, I'm making a fresh pot of coffee. Do you want a cup?
You are a lifesaver, Anna. Yes, please. Make it a double.
Coming right up. Hang in there, David.
Nice. That felt very real.
It did. We used two great idioms there. Didn't sleep a wink. This means you got zero sleep.
And burning the midnight oil. This means working very late into the night. It comes from the old days when people used oil lamps to see at night.
I love the history of words. Okay, are you ready for scenario 2?
I'm ready.
Scenario 2. We are friends. We are at a restaurant. You ordered a steak, but the waiter brought you a salad. You need to politely tell the waiter, me, about the mistake.
Ooh, this is a good one. Complaining politely is a very hard skill in a second language.
Right, you don't want to be rude, but you want your steak. Action. Here you go, sir. The garden salad with extra tomatoes. Enjoy.
Excuse me, miss? Just a moment.
Yes, is everything okay?
Actually, there seems to be a mix-up. I ordered the steak with fries, not the salad.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I must have grabbed the wrong plate.
No worries at all. It happens. I just wanted to let you know before I started eating.
Thank you for being so understanding. I will rush this back to the kitchen and get your steak immediately.
Thank you very much.
That was perfect, David. You were firm but very polite.
The key phrase was, there seems to be a mix-up. This is a soft way of saying you made a mistake without blaming the person directly.
Yes, it's very diplomatic. And saying no worries at all keeps the mood friendly.
Exactly. English speakers, especially in the UK and US, value politeness very highly in service situations.
Okay, we have time for one more quick role play. Scenario 3, you are inviting me to a party, but I have to say no because I am busy.
Okay, this is about declining an invitation politely. Go. Hey, Anna, I'm having a barbecue this Saturday. It's going to be really fun. You should come.
Oh, David, that sounds amazing. I would love to come, but I actually have plans this Saturday. It's my mom's birthday.
Oh, I understand completely. Family comes first. Tell your mom happy birthday for me.
I will. Thanks for the invite, though. Maybe next time?
Definitely. We'll do it again soon.
Short and sweet. The key structure there is I would love to, but...
Yes. Validating the invitation first. That sounds amazing. Then giving the excuse. But I have plans. It softens the blow.
Softens the blow. That means it makes the rejection less painful. You are full of idioms today, David.
I told you I'm full of beans.
Okay, let's take a breath. We have covered a lot. We have covered weekend disasters, morning routines, phrasal verbs, and social role plays.
But we are not done yet. We have a special segment today. Listener Q&A.
That's right. We asked our listeners on Instagram to send us questions, and we picked one to answer today.
Today's question comes from Maria in Brazil. Maria asks, Hi, Anna and David. I can understand English well when I listen, but when I try to speak, I freeze. I'm afraid of making mistakes. How can I get over this fear?
Oh, Maria, that is such a wonderful question, and I think 99% of language learners feel this way.
Absolutely. First of all, Maria, you are not alone. Even native speakers make mistakes. I mean, look at me. I sat in the wrong movie theater for 5 minutes.
Exactly. The fear of making mistakes is actually a fear of judgment. But here is the secret. Most people are not judging you. They are just trying to understand you.
My advice is to change your mindset. Don't think of conversation as a test. Think of it as a bridge. The goal is just to connect with the other person. If you use the wrong verb tense, but you still make a connection, you succeeded.
That is beautiful advice. Also, start small. Maria, try talking to yourself in the mirror or record yourself on your phone and listen to it.
Yes, and try shadowing. Listen to this podcast, pause it, and repeat exactly what we say. Copy our speed and our emotion. It builds muscle memory in your mouth.
And finally, laugh at yourself. If you say something wrong, just laugh. Like when I said I painted my cat. If you can laugh, the fear disappears.
Great advice. Keep going, Maria. You are doing better than you think.
Okay, David, we are nearing the end of this mega episode. But before we go, let's do a lightning round review. I will say a word we learned today, and you give a quick definition. Ready?
I was born ready. Let's do it.
Word number 1, chaotic.
Confused, messy, and disordered.
Word number 2, procrastinate.
To delay doing something until the last minute.
Word number 3, in hindsight.
Looking back at the past with better understanding.
Word number 4, handy.
Good at fixing or making things.
Word number 5, a mix-up.
A mistake or a confusion.
And final phrase, get it out of the way.
To finish a task quickly so you don't have to worry about it.
You passed the test, David. A+.
Whew, I was sweating a little bit there.
You did great. And to our listeners, you did great too. We know this was a long episode. It takes focus and dedication to listen to English for this long.
It really does. By listening to this entire episode, you have exercised your brain, expanded your vocabulary, and hopefully had a few laughs along the way.
We want to challenge you this week. Pick one of the idioms we used today, maybe full of bean or give it a shot, and try to use it in a conversation or write it in a journal.
And let us know in the comments, what is your morning routine? Are you an early bird who drinks lemon water, or are you a night owl who rushes out the door?
We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Also, if you enjoyed this longer format, please tell us. We can do more deep dives in the future if you find them helpful.
Thank you so much for being part of the Daily English Practice family. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and don't paint your cat.
Yes, please leave the cats alone. Have a wonderful week, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.